everybody. My name is Daniel, streaming for cdkeys.com today. Welcome to our continuing run through Horizon Zero Dawn. We are playing the PlayStation 4 version, although we have both the PlayStation 4 and PC versions for sale. You can always type in cdkeys.com or just, follow the link I just posted there. And just keep you aware of the prices. I've got them pulled up so I can cheat and look right at them. They're both the complete edition. The PlayStation 4 edition is worth $9.12 at cdkeys.com, and of course you paid to the penny, so $9.12. And the PC version is $36.53. $36.53 versus $49.99 on Steam, $9.12 on cdkeys.com for the PS4 version versus $19.99. So whichever version you guys be interested in getting, you'll definitely be able to save some money. What you need to do, let's see, what's your name there? Rolo, just gonna call you Rolo. If you haven't already done so, make sure you go to support.cdkeys.com and talk with the team there. Or apparently now they have to where you can chat with a live representative. So you enter your stuff, you wait in the queue until it's your turn up front. So just go to cdkeys.com and look in the lower left corner. Once the notification, the pop-up is there, you can just click that and talk with them. Those of us that stream for cdkeys.com, think of us as an interactive ad or an hour plus long ad. That's all we are. We play the games, we share some of the links for the titles that we're playing. That's it. We're not in the CD Keys group. They let us stream for them, and that's pretty much it. We're just normal people, so we're not actually in the team. We don't have anything to do with any of the big questions or things like that. But there's not just a support website. Apparently they have a chat function set up. We had someone stream yesterday who was able to get help with that. And, it was just a crazy thing. I didn't know that they had that set up. That's how little I know about the rest of the team. I didn't know that was something they added to the website. So I was like, wow, interesting. Yeah, I guess I got that filled up already. What we're going to be doing today for our stream is normally we do 2-hour streams, but I'm really not feeling well to my stomach, like badly. So we're just going to go for an hour. But the most important thing is not so much that and how I'm feeling. It's more the savings. Whether you guys are interested in getting this game for PlayStation 4 or PC, you'll definitely get better savings, with us, as opposed to if you were to get on Steam or PlayStation Network directly. I don't really need to level either one of those up. So it looks like we just need some fatty meat. So we might just go after some of that here in a minute. Go ahead and level some of that up. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. Happy Sunday. I know this time a week ago, at least for me personally, I was really excited about Sunday because the next day was an extra day off. That's not the case this week, but the weekend's always nice, so I hope you guys are having and have had a good weekend so far. I have no idea. You obviously didn't just hear me a minute ago. You weren't here, so I explained it just a second ago. Those of us that stream for cdkeys.com, we're just part of a stream team. We have the key that lets us stream on the website, through Restream and everything. And that's it. We're not in the team. We're not in the actual organization that knows what's going on or runs anything like customer support. So I have no answer for you, and it's not because, I'm being dismissive. I just literally don't know. What you need to do is make sure you go to support.cdkeys.com and talk up the team there. Let them know your issues. Or apparently there's now a chat feature on cdkeys.com. As a matter of fact, I've got the website pulled up just to check my prices. All you got to do is go to the website, whether it's mobile or the PC version. Hit the little help button. Type in whatever you need to. Hit live chat. You log in your name, email, and your message, and then that puts you in contact. Just like any normal website that's got a live chat feature. Puts you in the queue. You make your way to the front. Then you get to ask your question. So, make sure you exhaust those resources, and that'll be the group that takes care of you. But yeah, if there's anybody watching right now, I'll even pause the game just to, give the very clear attention. Those of us that stream for cdkeys.com, we have nothing to do with the support team, refunds, you name anything that you need from cdkeys.com, any questions you need answered. The only question we can answer essentially is whatever game we're playing, where's the link for it? What's the price of it? That's what we are. That's what we do. We are not in any form in the group that runs the rest of the website, runs the pricing, the sales, refunds, anything of that nature. Go to support.cdkeys.com to write a ticket for those people, or go to the website, enter in your information to the live chat. That way you can be put into the queue to talk to the people that can help you. We cannot help you. We have links that lets us stream for the channel. We, just shoot the shit with you guys for a couple hours and that's it. That is our job. That's all we do. That's all we have the ability to do. Now, I'm not riding in anybody. I'm not trying to be a dick or nothing. No one's been rude today or anything. It's nothing like that. But sometimes you just got to stop the game, make it very clear that this is what we are and what we represent. All of us streamers, think of us as interactive ads. That's all we are. Right, I am SD Curtis, and I'm trying to be respectful because nobody has been mean. No one's like, where's my game, blah, blah, blah. And it's, even if someone treats it like that, they don't know always how things work. That's why sometimes it's good to pause and just let it be known, because it's like, I've told people 100 million times, but you're always going to have people coming in that have never heard that. Or maybe they jumped in the stream 2 minutes after I explained something. So it's not, I don't blame people for coming in and being curious. They see through one form or the other, CD Keys is live. So of course the natural thought's going to be, hey, what's going on? I get it. I get why people feel that way. I get why people ask. It makes sense. But, I'm trying to direct people the right way. So there you go. But yeah, if you guys are interested in getting this game, we have the complete edition for PlayStation 4 and PC. And just to cheat and look at that, we have it for PS4 for $9.12 to the penny. We have the PC edition for $36.53. That's $36.53 from us as opposed to $49.99 from Steam. That's $9.12 from us as opposed to $19.99 from the PlayStation Network. So regardless of which version of the game you guys would want to purchase and play, we've got a great deal on the website. So go check it out if you haven't gone in a while. If you're having any kind of customer support issues you need help with, they've got a live chat option in the bottom left corner now. So it's a variety of things for you to check out if you haven't done so lately. Hey, I'm trying to hunt, butthole. Yeah, it really is. It's a good price, the PC version came out recently, so I've had some people wondering, well, if you're playing the version of it that you're trying to sell, why are you playing the PlayStation 4 version? Because we got it for less than $10. And again, both editions are the complete edition, so it's not like you're buying the base game. Okay, the base game is cheap, but then you have to buy the expansion, which makes it just as expensive. No, it's the complete edition. So either way, you're doing good. Oh, we just had to kill Tails twice. Poor Tails. Oh, I'm actually surprised I killed him in that one shot, unless I hit him a second ago and didn't remember already. Hello, Paul. How are you doing today, my friend? It's always good to see you. Hope you're having a good afternoon and or good evening. I forget what time zone you're in. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing a little bit of animal farming right now because I've got some potions that I want to construct and craft. You can't do that without some of the fatty meat and a couple other, animal materials. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of that right now as we work on, we're going to be doing some main missions, some side quests. I'm probably only going to be streaming for an hour today because I'm really not feeling good in my stomach and I don't have any Alka-Seltzer here, so I need to get to the store. So we're probably just going to do a 1 hour stream today and then I'm going to go take care of all that. I don't know how many quests we're going to get through today with that being the case, but we're going to make a push for it and see what we can do. And hello, Josh. 8 p.m. Monica says hi. Hello, Monica. Tell Monica I said hello. Well, I'm sure she just heard me, but in case she didn't. But Josh, I hope you're doing well. Paul, I hope you're doing well. SD Curtis, hope all of you guys that are here commented so far. Hope you guys are all having a good evening, or day, evening, whatever time it is for you so far. Probably work on that here in a minute, but we're going to work on the, like I said, I want to work on the crafting because I don't have enough potions or anything. So I'm wanting to go do enough hunting that we can build this stuff up. It's one of those parts of the game, you know, sometimes it's the not so fun part where you have to go do crafting and everything, which I could go buy things, but I'm trying to be conservative on that. So I'd rather just hunt for a little bit. And on a day where I'm feeling as sick as I am, I'm content to just kind of let you guys know about the game and just kind of do a little hunting. Oh, she heard? That's good. I'm glad she heard, Paul. Yeah, I saw that a little bit. I'm really not in a sports mood at all. Like, I'm always wearing my NASCAR stuff, and I love rewatching old NASCAR races. In fact, last night I watched the entire 1998 Pepsi 400 live from Daytona. First ever night race, where Jeff Gordon got his 11th win out of 13 on the season. He got 11 wins out of 30 races at the end of that race. I love watching old full races, but I haven't watched any sport to really sit and watch it, except for the All-Star race. It's been months since I intentionally sat down and watched sports. I'm just not really in a mood for anything in life lately, and that includes sports. I'm just kind of meh. I mean, all the politics invading it is more than enough. I mean, that kind of pisses me off. I'm here to watch sports. You believe whatever you want. I couldn't care less what you believe in. I want to watch sport, kind of escape life for a little bit. So being reminded of it didn't really help much, but it's not even just that, though. I just kind of I'll keep up with who wins the races. I keep up with it on Twitter. Like, I know how the season's going based on who's winning, and I know how the Panthers are doing. I just could not care less about sports right now. Yeah, and I used to be pretty religious about watching sports, and it's not even the social stuff, which definitely is, you know, I'm sick of it. But it's not even just that. I just kind of got to a point where I just don't care, like, at all. I just have no. It's like, you know, the typical sign of depression. One of the big ones is having lack of interest in things you used to love. That's me to a T. You know, I mean, just as far as I don't care about anything anymore. I just don't. Like, there's no feeling to any of it. And there hasn't been for a while, sports or otherwise. I'm just kind of like kicking the can down the road. That being said, though, that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate an incredible video game like this. Like, I was glad that it came to PC, and I was glad that CD Keys was like, hey, we're going to have you stream this because we've got sales for it and everything. Because it's a really solid title, and there's over 100 million people that have PlayStation 4s, you know, in the world. And a lot of those people do not have this game. And I'm like, man, if there's even one person I can reach with this stream, while live, through VOD form or otherwise, that ends up getting the game, you know, that gets an incredible game for less than $10, you know, on the PS4 edition at least, you know, that's important to me. I want people to be able to see how great this game is. Oh, that sucked.
It's about to get loud.
All of that was kind of just terrible. Yeah, I know what you mean, SD Curtis. It's, you and I are kind of in a similar boat on the feelings of things. Totally different boats, but I know what you mean. Oh, I ended up positioning that perfectly. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm proud of how that just went. I kind of want to do an airstrike, but I don't know what distance that'll count for me before it gets a burn. Why is it not? There we go. Oh, okay. I was high enough up, it would only let me do a critical hit there. Come here. Oh, that was terrible. No, it wasn't! I actually got him right on the spot. I thought I really botched that, so I'm actually surprised that counted. Alright, I kind of was off on my timing there. And I dodged right into his tail. Well, most of this went pretty well, and then I kind of potatoed that there, but I'm gonna have to pay attention to that part. Get to blame lag, right? There was lag, there was this, that. I mean, that's what gamers do, right? If you make a mistake, you can't own the mistake. You always have to blame something else.
Snow. It's not getting.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. You know, I just kind of watch stuff on YouTube. It's not, you know, it's just been a while where you know, like I said, it's just one of those things. You lose interest in everything. I don't care about like anything. I don't. I haven't for quite some time. It's just one of those things where I just don't. And I say that there's no feeling, there's no depth. It's just surface level. You know, I'm sure there's more than a few people hearing me right now. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not trying to be a downer. It's just the reality of where life gets sometimes for people, different reasons, and that's just kind of where I've been. Yes, that's very true. That's I used to do that kind of thing all the time. Uh, in, whether in Madden or like in NASCAR games, whenever it would go terribly, I would do the same kind of thing, make it to where my guy wins or my team. One of my favorite things to do in the old NASCAR Thunder games was to turn damage off. Like, you would make it to where you were invincible, but the other cars could still get hurt and like blow their engines and stuff. I would turn around backwards and crash every single one of them so that I was the only car left. Yeah, it really does. It's been kind of a baloney year, has it not? Oh crap. Ah. Oh, I didn't mean to fall off there. I thought I'd get fall damage, but I got lucky there. But yeah, for anyone tuning in today, we're going to be going about another 50 or so minutes. Normally I do 2-hour streams, but I'm feeling pretty sick today, so we're just going to do 1 hour. I'm mostly just farming a bunch of animals right now because of the different items I want to craft. That's kind of where I'm at right now. We've got a load of side missions we're going to try to look at. We've got main missions as well. We're probably mostly just going to be hunting, but, you know, it's different aspects of the game we'll try to jump into today. But on the off chance that we don't really do that much, we'll be prepared for next week. Assuming I'll be streaming this game again next week. So for anyone who's here that kind of wants to see more of the game, you want to see more of what it offers, well, this is part of it. You know, not everyone likes this part of games. I personally love it, but not everyone does, and I get that. But we've already worked on story-driven missions with the main mission. We've already done story-driven side quests. Not only direct side missions, but other side objectives as well. Today, we're going to kind of spend time kind of exploring the map a little bit, doing some hunting, doing some collecting, a little bit of crafting. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, so like I said, we might go ahead and mix it up and try to do something a little bit more story strength. You know, besides running around and fighting random, you know, creatures out in the wilds. But, again, that is a big part of the game. You know, if you get this game, make no mistake, you will have to do what I'm doing right now. Whether you do it as you go, you pick a random day and time and just do it, you're going to have to do this. So that's kind of, you know, I figured on a day where I'm not feeling well, it's going to be a shorter stream, may as well feature, you know, what the game is in that standpoint. Plus, it's just a gorgeous game. I don't know how the stream looks on Facebook side of things, but, you know, here it's streaming in 1080 60. It hasn't dropped even the least bit. And I've got a 4K monitor and HDR enabled and everything. This game is beautiful. I mean, I can imagine what it looks like on PC or heck, even PS4 Pro. I've got a base PlayStation 4. But, you know, sometimes it's fun just to go explore a little bit, pick things up, and do a little bit of fighting as you go. I think I am actually going to try to craft one of these if I can. Which I'll also do one. I could do more than that, but I don't want to. I mean, the whole point right now is to build up these potions, so I'm not trying to go too far here. But I think what we'll do actually is we'll go ahead and get ourselves more towards where we need to go. That way, once I go ahead and start making the run for some of the side quests we're going to do, we're just right here close. So we can run around in this area and try to do some hunting and then take care of the missions. That's going to be what we're going to do here. So we'll kind of split up. Do a little bit of side quests today, do some hunting, a little bit of exploring, a little bit of crafting, and that's pretty much going to sum up what today's going to be. But what do you guys got going on? I know I said that I'm not feeling good today, and I'm not. So as soon as the stream gets done, I'm going to get some Alka-Seltzer and just... I like Alka-Seltzer, but I've had to drink so much of it lately because I'm always sick, so it's just like, you know, you get to a point where it gets kind of old, but it is what it is. But that's my main goal for the rest of the day, drink Alka-Seltzer and calm my body and start to feel better. I've got some weight, so I'm going to do a little bit of working out and everything, wants to feel a little bit better. Been consistent on that, so that's good. But what about you guys? What do y'all got going on for the rest of the day? Uploads at a higher bit rate, which seems to work fine on Facebook. Not sure if he does. Yeah, I need to talk with Luke then and see what he does. Because normally, because we're going through Restream, I've had the understanding that because we're streaming through Restream, you can't really prioritize it for any one or the other. But if you're telling me that he does it through Restream as well, of course. If he's able to get it that much higher, then I can too. I mean, that'd be a good idea. He uploads at a higher bit rate. My bit rate is 3,500. But I can go higher than that. I've just kind of left it there because I was worried that if I pushed it too far on that, it would be good for one site but bad for another. You know what I mean? But then again, if Facebook's looking pretty potato, I mean, I may as well just
decent work.
do it.
City safe.
I guess we'll go work on this first, and I'll do more of my hunting. Yes, yes, we're still gonna do that. I know it's been, you know, it's been, but I'm definitely gonna be doing that. Yeah, I'll definitely ask him what he does, because it's not that we don't want the stream to look good everywhere. We want the stream to look good everywhere, but frankly, Facebook's our audience. Roughly 98% of the people, of the tens of thousands of people who see the streams through VODs, through live, through however you name it, it's through Facebook. That's where I want to prioritize things.
That dried up old.
Not that I want to ignore the YouTube side or Twitch. You know,
can
but
be persuasive.
98% of your audience
What does
is
an
always
offer
going to get the
want with
priority. I
Carja
think that's
Shrine
sensible.
anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their
Yeah, I don't know,
bastard
Paul.
king.
I mean, I'm on the 3,500,
Then he gave them
and
a
it
show
shows
in
that
their
I've literally
sunroom
not
for
dropped
good
a single
measure.
frame or anything. As a matter of fact,
The
even though I
Carja
haven't
gave
set
me
the
back his
3,500,
broken
it's showing that I'm
bones,
at
but
37 right now.
What use are they?
36, 37. Maybe that's
They
it.
won't
Maybe
build again.
this is trying to push it a little bit higher than
won't
what I've
make
got it
me
set to.
smile.
Maybe it's throttling it more than
And
it
seeing the
should.
statue of the Mad
Because
Sun
it's
King
not
will?
been 35 this whole
I
time.
need
It's been higher than
to see his work
3,500
again.
consistently.
The marks his hands
I don't
carved.
pay it a lot of mind, but I can see
The
it on
set of
screen
the
at all
metals
times.
that hammer.
And I've seen it. It's not been 35
That's
or lower
the
this whole
soul of
time.
it. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Does the game sound good to you guys
Every
today?
time I go near the statue,
The game
he
and mic and
shouts at
everything?
me.
Osram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but
Okay,
it's ours
hold on.
now. It's a public
I'll actually do some of
monument,
that after
not
I
his
do-
private shrine.
I was going to do a little bit of that hunting. We'll go here and work on this, because I'm pretty sure the snap maws are over this direction, like towards where I'm going right here. We'll go work on some of that, as well as some of the animal hunting I mentioned, and then we'll go back and do that. That way, it's a mix. It's not just running around watching me craft and just kind of fart around. Okay, so everything sounds good. That's good at least. Oh, really? Oh, well, I didn't change any settings, so I'm glad to hear that, Paul. That actually surprises me. But man, I'll take it. If that's what you're saying, hell yeah, that's what's up. When you sit on your ass and don't do nothing and somehow something gets better, that's what's up, man. That's how you do it. I'm all about that. If all I gotta do is get off the stream, go lay down, sleep for the night, wake up the next day, and then be good, hell yeah. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I know that today I'm kind of, you know, I don't want to say like angry, maybe a little bit grumpier today just because I feel terrible.
Good for an old
But
remedy.
I always appreciate you guys coming in and talking and everything. It makes it a lot more fun. And again, the main point though, we're walking, talking ads. This game, whether PC or PS4, we've got it. We've got it for great prices. Can't recommend it enough. If you guys haven't gone to cdkeys.com in a while to check out whichever game, if you're not interested in this one, check it out. And they now have a chat feature in the bottom left corner. So regardless of whether you're going to, whether you're on PC or mobile, go to cdkeys.com and you'll see in the bottom left corner where you can enter your name, email address, and everything, and get in a queue to do a live chat. They've got that added recently, so there's a lot of cool things going on with it right now. Oh, well, heck, if the game audio has been too loud, I can always turn that down just a smidge whenever it gets to action-y parts. The music does pick up quite a bit at that time. There's not really, I mean, I guess if I want to do a little bit of hunting, I should go that direction, so I'm kind of going the wrong way. Forgive me. Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. So, do any of you have a Nintendo Switch? And if so, are any of you guys looking to get the new Mario 35th Anniversary Collection? You excited about it? Yay, nay? I don't currently have a Switch myself. I had to sell it, but as soon as I'm able to get one again, I'm definitely excited about getting that. And I love Mario Galaxy and Sunshine and Mario 64. I mean, come on, it's Mario 64. There's not much thought that has to go into giving that one a shot. Oh yeah, and I'm excited about the PlayStation. I really do hope, because they never actually said, unless that's changed in the last, you know, little bit here, never definitely confirmed they're announcing the price, but how could that not be what they're doing? I mean, come on. That's what they're doing. There's no way. Them announcing it, the date you can pre-order it. Keep in mind, if any of you guys are wanting to pre-order a PlayStation 5 or even the Xbox One, and you get to a point where you're like, yeah, but I don't have the money for it right now. Oh my. Look at that big fella. What I would recommend you do, if you have the ability, is go to Amazon and pre-order it, because you don't pay for it until it ships. Until it's in the process. So you can pre-order it immediately and not have to worry about paying for it until, you know, it's on the way. So just a quick note to keep in mind. Oh, how did that not kill him?
Tasty.
Some of this fatty and everything. Oh, that's why, because I accidentally killed a rabbit that was right next to him. I really wish I could take credit for that, because that would have been like thinking on what just happened. That's actually really cool, but it just, oh, that sucked. It just so happened to happen. It was absolutely not any kind of skill or plan whatsoever, because remember, I was like, why did that one not kill him? Because it killed the rabbit instead. Oof. Alright. I think we're doing well enough to do a little bit of crafting, which it's never, I mean, you can always go buy things and everything, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to be conservative with that side. Oops. Potion. But it's never a bad idea to have as much, you know, I mean, you can see here, rich meat, fatty, bony. You know, rich, fatty and bony. The more of these that you have collected, you know, the more that you can craft. Not just potions, but other items as well. That's why sometimes I take the time and just go, you know, just kind of hunt for a little bit. Always recommend it as you're running along. You know, as, like, for example, we're in a situation right now where we're kind of working on a side quest that's not far from us. So why not break out for a few minutes, go hunt some normal animals, you know, get what you're going to need from them, and then go from there. I think that's a good way to do it, as opposed to being in dire... This is kind of what I'm doing right now, is I kind of got to that point where I wasn't able to craft the way I needed to, so now I'm having to go hunt. Well, although I go pick up items and healings along the way pretty consistently, I'm pretty good about that. I've been terrible about, you know, hunting the fodder as we've gone along. And that's why I'm having to put more focus on it right now. So I would definitely encourage, when you guys play this game, if you get it and you never played it before, definitely do that. There's a good mix of when you can go for main missions and go for side quests and kind of mix it up as you run along. But I would definitely encourage any of you to get the game. See these items like this, so you can kind of, you know, Ridgewood or whatever. You can gather as you go. It's better to collect too many and have to drop some or break them down than to have too few. And the same would go with hunting the animals and collecting, you know, the fatty meat and everything. So I definitely encourage you to try to, you know, just kind of consistently do things like that. Like if you're in a town area where you know there's a side quest right through here, I'm going right in here, I know what I'm doing. You know, take a few minutes, go hunting for a minute. You know, go search for some items. I personally, when I play this game, like when I'm not streaming, I'll spend hours and hours just running around the field collecting stuff, doing random fights, leveling up, not doing anything story related, but I'm trying not to do that when I stream, just because, you know, people would rather see stuff happening story-wise. So, if that's how you like to play and you don't like spending too long out in the fields, do it like this. You know? Get in a side quest area, say, okay, I know where I need to go, I know exactly who I'm about to go talk to, he's right up ahead, I'm gonna go do some hunting for a minute. You know, that way you're kind of staying caught up a little bit. Hello there.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light.
The light needs to get brighter
Our king
for
is
them.
false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers
SD Curtis,
weak.
if you're here, you understood that
The
reference.
sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before
That's one
outlander
thing I do like about this
squatters
game.
took
It has a
over.
good balance, not just between main
You mean
quests,
Meridian was
side
pure
quests,
when the
and side
outsiders were in
missions that you
cages
can
or
do.
dying in your
Because there's
arena?
like side quests and
The
there's
sun
other
is
side
pure,
things that you can do.
child.
A lot of the side
It is
items
not our
are
place
not
to question
story.
its
So if you're the
divine
kind of
will,
person that doesn't like having to
only
see
to act upon
cutscenes,
it.
you know, doing the tall necks and everything, for example, going to different encampments, things of that nature, have no story really at all. Not much, if any. I mean, besides contributing to the
I
overall
thought
game,
Avad
there's no
taking the
cutscenes you're
throne
having
was
to
the
wait your way
sun's
through.
will.
On the other
The
hand,
boy
if you like
dishonored
things like
his
this, you
father,
like cutscenes, the main quest and the
dishonored
side
his
quest, they have it all
To kill the
throughout.
Sun King.
I personally love
What
that, but if
shadow,
you're more the
what
kind of person that
twilight
likes
time
being
he
out
brought
fighting,
upon us.
I mean, the
And
map's
how many
huge.
more would
You
the
want to go
Mad
out,
Sun
collect
King
those
have
items and
killed if
hunt,
Avad
do
hadn't
everything like we were
stopped him?
talking about in
The
those
sun
other side
called for
quests
blood.
that are not side
There was no
missions, but
choice but
kind
to
of
obey.
like climbing a tall neck, for example. There's
You called
definitely
the
plenty to
temple
do in the game
correct,
that does not
but aren't
require
you
you
one
to
of
sit
its
through
priests?
cutscenes and dialogue.
They call themselves sun
I personally love
priests,
games
but they
that
have
tons
no
of dialogue
authority.
and cutscenes
Youths
where your
and
choices affect
sycophants
where the game
all.
goes. I love it. I'm all about
Yet
it.
those who gave their whole
I want
lives
games
to
that
the
have
sun's
900
service
hours
are
worth of
shamed
actual
and
spoken
ignored.
content. Like, I'm all
So
about
that's what
that,
this
but I know
is.
not everybody's like that.
Attention?
I think the game
A
has
cry
good
for attention?
balance.
You know nothing of our
know.
rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
I mean, most of my last couple of streams have just been pure action that just so happen to have a little bit of talking here
Why
and
do
there,
you
kind
think
of
your
like
army
this.
is weak? Because you're
So it
not at
depends
war
on the
with
mission
everyone?
types that you're doing and
A
things of that
Karja
nature as
throne
well.
relying on forged dirt mercenaries?
Yeah, SD Curtis, you know what I meant about the light getting brighter, because they were talking about the light.
But a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. Why do you think
Oops,
your army
crap.
is...
Our most
I
blessed
didn't do
warriors,
that.
our tribe.
And yet... I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
See, and I like things like this. You know, how the character perceives you and how the cut. Every conversation dialogue we just did, every person who ever has played this game and gone through it has read and seen exactly that. This right here, although it's only 3 options, it's not like it's 500, this will completely change how this conversation goes in dialogue. You kind of get to choose it. Whereas the other dialogue options, no matter what order you go in, it's always going to be the same, completely regardless. That's not the case here.
If you won't accept change, you should try to make peace with it. Your bitterness has poisoned you.
I typically
have
been
no
going
need
the
of your
kinder
pity.
route,
I wasn't offering
which is
it.
indicated by the heart
But
icon.
if you step aside, you can keep your pride, since it's so important to you.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Wasn't sure about the sun at first, but
Look at everyone like hauling ass to get in there. Look at them. Wait for me, guys. Wait. No, don't leave me behind. Ha! I made it. Now I'm gonna be first in line.
what I don't get about the sun.
Looks like he's sitting there
Fancy
pissing.
decoration.
Sorry, I made him a little crude to
Downright
say.
embarrassing.
But it does. Look, he just stood up there. It's like, oh. Is that real? Okay. Finish on that. Strange ending.
He gave them
Yeah,
the
but it's
best
bloody
work he'd
addictive.
ever
When you
do.
finish short. Well, I'm glad you got through it
And
then,
look
Paul.
at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Wink asleep. Bought my bed from a Karja, and just like them, it's too damn soft.
Sometimes it feels like Ursa was the pin holding Oseram and Karja together. There's plenty of work here.
Alright, so now we need to kill the snap boss and go to the Sun's Climb. Man, I haven't been able to make any of those in a while. Kind of remind me of the old Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I've never seen that. Is it any good? Excuse me. So SD Curtis, without going into particular details for obvious reasons during a stream, I've seen and read that you've been, oh god, there's been a lot of yikes in the last couple of days. I know I haven't been too terribly helpful with any and all of that, and it's not anything like personal or whatever. I just got a lot holding me down right now.
Hope you're well.
Oh, sorry, Paul. I'm completely goofed up on that. My bad. Paul's like, you fucking stupid mate. Alright. It's one thing I really like about this game, too. I love the changing music and atmosphere and the weather. Like, the game, I mean, when I'm sitting here scrolling, I mean, not that this is just the most beautiful view in the game, but in a 4K monitor, I mean, this game with HDR enabled and 4K, it probably looks better for me than stream, just because I can't stream in that high quality. It looks great, but it looks good no matter what the weather is. We kind of got here when it was dark, right? And now with the sun coming up, and no matter what, all the different areas just look different. They all look great, depending on, you know, the time of day and the weather and things like that. And that's one thing I really like about this game. Frankly, a lot of open world games fit the same bill. It's not unique to this title, of course, but I like it. Oh, I'm sure it has been a party. I've seen. I'm trying to do two things at once, yes.
Oh, useful.
There is one thing I learned last night about the Cup Series race from Richmond, ST Curtis. Apparently Austin Dillon, ever since the race-offs, or the playoffs have begun, there's been 2 races, and then next week is Bristol, and that's the final round before they start cutting people. But apparently he's actually, like, really doing well. Like, he's leading laps, running up front, running in contention. I'm like, huh. Weird to think of Austin Dillon actually, like, running well. Oh, that just barely missed him. What a load of crap. Move, tree. It wasn't even a tree, it was like a twig. Dick. Well, no, he's running for his life. I can't get upset at him. He will die though. Oh my. Oh my. In my efforts to kill him, I may have found some danger. But these are the monsters I need to go after. Yeah, I'm coming off at the hour. That's obviously not normally the plan, but I'm really not feeling well today. And, like, I'm really feeling sick to my stomach. Sick enough that I need... Normally, I can be sick and kind of hold it off or whatever, but I'm sick enough that I need Alka-Seltzer, and I don't have any Alka-Seltzer. So with me not having any of that, despite how badly I need it, I'm going to go then, because it's not going to get the feeling better, and as silly as it sounds, even feeling miserable, you can be like, okay, it's just 1 hour. I can do 1 hour, you know what I mean? I mean, my stomach is barely hanging on right now, so I feel like if I can make the hour, I've done well today. I'm trying to be in a position where, unfortunately, there's been a lot of streams that have been affected, because I have a lot of physical and mental sickness issues. It's pretty severe. I try not to go too much into it because this is not my stream to talk about me, but it's pretty severe. There's a lot going on, and so I've been missing a lot of streams lately, and that's probably been noticeable. So I'm trying to make it to where, you know what, man? Some days, you know, I'm third person again, some days you feel good. Try to get at least an hour that day, or aim for an hour and then maybe get the whole thing. I've had that happen last week. I had a stream where I didn't feel like I could do the whole thing. I was like, you know what, I'll go for an hour, and I made both. Today, that's just not going to be the case, but, you know, just trying to do what I can with what my health is. That's all good, SD Curtis. I mean, it's normal stuff. It's just, it affects work, and it affects a lot of things. It's not like whether with here or otherwise, I'm only affected if I'm working. It kind of hits and affects everything. Which is good, because if it only hit work, that means I'm just being lazy, so that's a good thing. So that's one thing I've thought about doing, and I would do it if it wasn't a rule, is because I've been not feeling so well lately. Today's bad enough that I just need to get an early run, but not all days like that, but pretty much all days I feel well physically. There's just a lot going on. But I kind of thought, well, you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm in my bedroom at my workstation. I can just turn around, get in the bed, lay and relax and stream that way. That way, even if I'm not feeling good, man, I'm just laying in bed. That's not a big deal. I have the camera off. But it's a rule when we stream that we have to have the cameras on for CD keys. I can't stream without the camera on, so it has to be at my workstation. Which I'm fine with. I mean, I'm not like sitting here trying to complain about it. You know, it's fair enough. No problem with that. It just makes it to where I wish I could do it on sick days. Be like, oh, camera's not working today, guys. I don't know what the deal is. Even though the deal is, it's just off. God, this dude is like forever to kill. Oh my! Be careful what you wish for! I wanted him to come back here and he pretty much obliterated me. Oh my. Oh, I do not... No. I don't know why I was doing this. Spray is a lot. Off, mate. Get out of here. Dead. Now as for you, get the hell out of here, butt cheek. Alright, we got one down. Wait, why does that not count as kill the snap box? I literally just killed one of them. Snap-ons, right? I didn't pick that up, did I? No, I didn't. Do I have to kill him in a certain area? Is that what it's... For telling me all that was for nothing. That's a load of crap. Well, I mean, I did level up. I did pick up some items. So it wasn't technically for nothing, but still. Did I not kill him in the right section? Because if so, that's muy baloney. Yeah, I wasn't even in the right section. Oh my. So I literally just did that for the hell of it. Turn this area later. Will they respawn or are they gone for? Oh no, they'll come back. They don't stay gone forever. So if you like to farm areas or particular enemies or whatever, yeah, you come back and they'll still be there.
Wants to paint his mark.
I mean, I don't know that the one I just killed is going to be back like right now, for example. I don't know if it's quite that fast, but yeah, it's not like if you took enough time, you'd kill everything on the map and it would all be gone forever. It's not like that. Well, I pretty much did that for nothing, but it reminded me of the incredible gun I have that I, like, never use with gun, but you know what I mean. So, I guess that wasn't totally pointless. Just mostly. Dead. let's see. We're going to go up here. But yeah, we've got about 15 more minutes of today's stream. Again, normally it's an hour and 15 minutes more, but I don't think my speech gives it away at all as far as feeling as sick as I do today. But, well, that might not be the case. I'm sick. Really do not feel well today, so I gotta go get some medicine after the hours. So we're gonna do that today, and then be back next Saturday. We'll do the full run. And if CD Keys will let me, I'll try to make up the hour. Maybe stream an hour Friday evening or something. Like, I'm all about it. I'm trying to do better about missing entire days, or if I have to be missing, make up the time pretty quickly or whatever. Alright, these guys will be a pain in the ass. Honestly, that's a pretty good amount of damage we've already done. I'm actually really happy with that. As far as the damage we just dealt. Let's get further. You know, obviously it's not an accurate weapon, it's more for spraying up close. Like right now, for example, he's far enough away that it probably wouldn't be all that efficient. No, I can know if I talk to them if they approve it, because they might not. You know, they very well may say, nah, you know, it's okay. But because we've lost Loki as a streamer, I would say it's probably likely I'd be able to. But as far as knowing what day or time, I can't guarantee I even would be able to. Fuck it. I'll just turn it up then. Okay, hold on. I can't guarantee that they would let me make it up on what day. They're normally really good about that. Like, Seiki is a great team on that. They do a good job working with you. Oh my. This is why I was trying to farm potions and books earlier, so that way once we got to scenarios like this, we'd be good. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even come up here. Just based on how many minutes we've got left in the stream, I don't think I've had enough time to deal with all of this. So it was unwise. Almost just want to like let them kill me on purpose, so I kind of put me back where I was without being in a fight. Not that I'm against like fighting and going for it. I mean, it's nothing like that. Just I'm trying to be aware of how much time I have left in today's stream, and I don't like being in the stream and being caught in something I can't finish on stream. You know what I mean? I like being done
they
and
weren't looking for me.
doing whatever we need to do. Let's see. Actually, let's see if we can craft any of those. No, still not yet. Well, actually, it's actually what I'm supposed to be working on right now. So for the side mission, I probably should have just stayed up there, but we're going to go ahead and just split it up and maybe go this way first. Because like, it's not like there's only a couple of them. I mean, you have to kill 3 of them. They can be a bit of a fit. I don't know for sure that I have the time to do it before I'd have to go. So like I said, I try to be aware of that. There's been a few games I've streamed where, you know, you have to cut off the stream in the middle of a cutscene or something. That sucks, because you don't have to do that. Pretty much getting some free shots there because he was trapped. We're getting all kinds of free shots. He's just stuck in the water. He ain't even doing nothing. Look at this. Alright, so keep in mind, if you come over here into this area, pretty much just get hit by nothing. Okay, now he got a good shot on us. But still, by far, we got 80+% of him killed before he even hit us once. And that's awesome. That, unfortunately, the one we killed earlier doesn't count. I guess story-wise, it's only in a particular section. Resist melee. We do not need to resist melee right now. It's not anything that we're doing. But that's one thing that's cool about the game as well. You know, that's one thing I'm trying to do a better job of when I stream. It's not just about playing the game and sharing the link for what sale we have. It's also about showing the game. You know, showing some of the particulars about it. And obviously you can get different outfits in the game. They bring different elements to the table as far as their effects. You can see there, but the modifications. You can modify each outfit and make it, you know, be affected by whatever the modification is and what it does. You can also modify your weapons as well. So that does a lot better than what I already had equipped. I've got handling on that one. Handling damage freeze. Hell, I ain't even been doing it. I'm trying to show you just for the fact that it has the ability, and I clearly have not been doing it myself. But that's one thing that's cool about the game. It's not just that there are different weapons and what they are. You can modify them to make them better, make it more suit the way you want to play. Same with the different outfits and everything. So it's really cool. Oh, we got a fast travel. God, I haven't opened any of my crap today, have I? This might be an example of what the kids like to call yikes. But this game is a really, really solid game. If you have a strong enough PC with what they've upgraded and put into it, you know, the PC version is great. If you have PlayStation 4, it'll play well no matter what. But this is one thing I want to show as well. Remember earlier, I talked about that there are main quests, which obviously are story driven. I mean, what I'm about to bring to the table is, if you're the person that's like, man, you know, I like open world games or whatever, but I don't like when you have to just be cutscene, and essentially you're playing a watchable movie, or, you know, playing a movie, or whatever, you know what I mean? The main quests are obviously going to be like that. Have cutscenes, have dialogue, a lot of things like that. Same for the side quests, but then you go to errands. Some of these open errands, it's more about just going out and doing the, you know, the errand. Same thing with the bandit camps. You find camps, you go, you fight them, and you take them over. You know, there's virtually no cutscenes associated with most of that. Same for the tall necks. You find the tall necks, climb up to the top of them, you open up the map on them. Same for the hunting grounds. So a lot of these right here that are not the main and side, these over here, that definitely, you know, the corruption zones, I mean, all those are more based on, yeah, I mean, there's those story snippets, but it's by far more about actually, you know, just running around and doing things. So it's not like the entire game is set up in a way where you have to either be watching a movie or you're just running around hunting random animals. I could see where if that's all you were doing, somebody that's kind of has that feeling would be like, well, nah. You know, the only way I'm not experiencing just a giant movie is to be doing that. I mean, that's bullcrap. No, it's not like that. Those different mission types there, you know, they obviously contribute to the game, leveling up and everything, but they're not really about cutscenes. They're not really about cutscenes and dialogue and everything. So if you're kind of anti that, which is probably in the game for you if you're anti that completely, just like if someone hates kind of more open world games, yeah, you're probably gonna like it that much, but that's just still something to keep in mind. The game kind of brings a little bit of elements like that for everybody. Wide variety of weapons and outfits, and the outfits look completely different depending on what you have on. They have different base statistics of what they are. Not only that, but you can modify them as well. Like, oh crap, he's attacking me from under. I'm gonna get killed swimming. But yeah, I mean, the game does a really good job. It's really good looking, especially if you have an HDR monitor or a TV. I'm sure if you see it, it's going to be even more amazing to look at. I mean, it looks great on base PlayStation 4 in HDR mode, so I couldn't imagine PS4 Pro, or again, especially on PC. We've got available at cdkeys.com, both versions. The PlayStation 4 version we have for less than $10, where it's $19.99 on PlayStation Network. We have the PC version for $37 and a little bit of change, as opposed to $49.99 on Steam. So regardless of which version you guys are after, it's a really good game. Brings a lot of fun elements to the table. It's got a little bit of something for everybody, at least I feel like. And not everyone's gonna like it, you know, fair enough. But it's a really good game, and you can't beat the prices we've got. So that's my point. If you guys are interested in getting this game, regardless of which version you'd be wanting to get, you definitely need to look at cdkeys.com. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, I'm paid to represent them. It's not just that. They do a good job. Because I get, you know, I get games from CD Keys as well, and it's not like I get to say, oh, I work for CD Keys, so I want this game, this game, this game, and I get them for free. No, I buy the games just like you guys. That's why I represent them. I would not stream for a company that I've tried to buy games from, and it's always some BS, or it don't work, or I buy an Ultimate Edition of whatever game, and it's not. If I was trying to buy games from them and it never worked, why would I want to represent them? Why would I want to? I mean, that's stupid. I wouldn't. No, to hell with that. I'm not going to represent a group and put my name on a group that, you know, doesn't do a good job. And I know results may vary, but in my experience with them, I've
Just
bought,
stay out of their way for
I don't
now.
remember, between like 10, 15 games or so in my times with CD Keys. Never once had an issue. Not once. That's why I started streaming for them. Like, hey, you guys have really good deals. You need someone to stream for you? Hell yeah. I'm here. I got you. Why would I not? Why would I not put my name in the ring for a company I've had good experiences with? So, there you go. Let's see, I need to find a, I need to head this way. I like fighting the snap moths. They're pretty fun, except for that last one where he was too deep in the water for me. I need to draw him out better, but he was too deep for me to get to him, but he had no problem finding me. It's like, oh no, there's just no point, no. So we're gonna go make sure we get towards our save. We've only got about 4 minutes left here. And then, I don't know who all streams throughout the week. I know I stream again next Saturday for sure. I'm gonna try to see if I can make up to 1 hour, you know.
These are helpful.
Better than having to try to
though.
make up an entire day. And then, maybe, and if they let me, I'll do that Friday. I'm kind of not against the idea of maybe doing Friday evening streams again like I used to. You know, maybe split it up. You know, if I need to do a 1 hour stream on Friday, 2 hours on Saturday, 1 hour on Sunday,
Can't be
maybe
too
kind of,
prepared.
you know, makes it easier on me if I'm feeling sick that day. Plus, you know, kind of puts me into action again. I'm not against the idea of that. Because I used to do that. I used to stream 5 days a week for CD Keys. So, I might talk with them and see if we can change up my hours a little bit. Farming our health. It's always a good idea to get as many of these as you can. And again, this is another element of the game I'll point out. You notice whenever you're on each weapon, they take different crafting materials. You see at the bottom of what you need to use each weapon, it changes. Well, you notice over here, we need 10 and 6. Now, I don't remember the name of those items off the top of my head because I drank a glass of stupid before today's stream started. But look, we have 815 out of the 10 required, 1558 out of the 6. Now, what does that mean? It's obvious, but when I'm in the middle of a fight, I can just keep reloading the Rattler over and over and over because we've got plenty of items for it. 815 out of 10, 1558 out of 8, but only 1 out of 5 on the coil. So, you know, depending on what weapon you're using, what you randomly collect, most of this is just the crap that I'm picking up as we run along. You know, doing some fights and picking up some items, picking up the wood as we go along. The more of that you collect, you can get into fights with the snap moths and otherwise, and not have to be like, oh man, I can't do any more ammo right now. I need to run off and go collect for a while. That's why I try to encourage as many
Don't need
people as I
that.
can. What I'm doing right now, you know, yeah, to an extent, we're just building up towards the end of the stream here in about a minute or two. But this has genuine value to the game. It really does make a big difference to do what I'm doing now between one mission or the other, or if you're gonna save and quit for the day, take 10 minutes. You know, that's what you need to do. Take 10 minutes. I don't want to fast travel that. It'd be kind of a waste of fast travel. I'll fast travel somewhere else. I'll fast travel up here. That's where our main story stuff is. That way next stream we can start off there. But yeah, do that. If you've got 10 minutes, you know you're going to be done. You know you're done playing for the day. You're like, man, I got another 10 minutes. I'm about to be done. Run around. Go pick up items. I prefer picking it up as I go along. But do something like that. That way you're not in the middle of a fight having to, you know, be out. That's the one thing you don't want to have to deal with is, you know, like how we were fighting that snap maw and just ammo, 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 and then able to keep refilling the rattler. The reason why, obviously, because I've been collecting as we went along. So that's what I recommend for sure. So go ahead and do a quick save and then a manual save just because I'm manual saver. But thank you guys for tuning in. I mean, for where it matters, if it does, I apologize for today only being 1 hour. But like I said, I'm going to try to talk to CD Keys and see if we can maybe change my schedule up a little bit. That way maybe we can change the hours. But I really do appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Hope you guys have a great week in general. Stay safe. I know a lot of COVID stuff's going on at different parts around the world where people are getting restrictions are kind of coming back again. So you guys stay safe and stay careful. And thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.